you're, chest deep in the water, and this very agile swimmer comes up to you.
Oh, a seal with rabies?
Fur seals.
Whoa!
Wow, that's terrifying.
Sea
There's tons
dogs.
of them there too. Oh man, I didn't
You do
even thought
not
of that.
want that.
No, you do not. I was thinking a terrestrial animal. That's a lot worse. Like a lot worse.
What? Wait.
Yeah.
Why is? I mean, it's obviously bad, but why so much worse?
Because that's why. Because if you're lying, what? Oh, Jesus Christ, dude, that's gnarly.
Yeah, dude, that's like
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
run,
this
boy,
is worse than
run.
Jaws.
Run, boy.
it's
By the way,
worse
that
than
chick
Jaws.
is just standing.
That is
right
worse
there.
than Jaws.
Oh,
That's a
she
way-
got tackled by it.
Dude,
What? Go
that's
back.
That's a way scarier movie than Jaws.
Look at
by
this.
the way.
Look at this. Okay, the guy gets away. Look at this. Look at this aloof chick right here. Watch this. Boom!
Holy shit,
it's
she really
down.
did. Oh my
Rugby
God.
style. Let's see.
That's
This guy's about to get on
bananas.
his surfboard. It's biting at his surfboard. So
Holy
far,
crap,
Dude,
so
this is gnarly.
11.
Wow.
dude! That motherfucker has got rabies.
Well, Kyle, pull up the skull or the jaws of a fur seal so you can see how gnarly this
Bro.
is. It's like getting attacked by a wolf, except this
Dude.
wolf can swim 40 miles an hour and
give
get
you
out
like
of the
a
water. and
horrible
chase you.
disease.
Yeah, dude, this is gnarly.
Wow,
Um,
dude! I didn't know their teeth were so fucking just bananas. Those are like straight up canine teeth.
Yeah, they're sea wolves, dude. No, that's
Wow.
way worse than anything I would have concocted. That's way scarier movie than Jaws. Jaws, it's like, okay, just stay out of the ocean. This
Yeah.
is like, don't go to the beach, don't fucking dip your toe in.
If
That's
I
bad.
was a terrorist and I was listening to this podcast, I would steal that idea and just start injecting seals with rabies all along the coast of the United States. The
So
entire coast.
Yeah, but all jokes aside, that's probably a pretty big problem. What's the story there?
First of all, they say that there's never been a definitive study on a fur seal's bite force, but
Okay.
you can imagine that it's pretty strong. Obviously, they can weigh males can weigh a few hundred pounds. So this is
Yeah.
a big animal, good swimmer. So far, 11 fur seals in this particular colony have tested positive for rabies.
Jeez.
It doesn't say how many people they've bitten, but it says a series of attacks on beachgoers. Now, this is something I didn't know. So I knew that if you don't get attention and you get infected with rabies, that it's a death sentence, right?
Yeah, you die. There's no
It's a
option.
horrible, horrible death.
Yep.
If the rabies gets into your system, right? And
Correct.
it can be spread through saliva.
Yep.
And by the way, once you have the first symptom, you're already dead. So you
Right.
have to just go get the vaccine right after you.
Now, here's
suspect
what I
you
didn't
have it.
know. That symptoms can take anywhere between a week and 2 years to appear in humans, but usually occur 1 to 3 months. So you might get bit by
I didn't know
something,
that.
think
Yeah.
you're in the clear, and then it's a month, 2 months later when you start showing symptoms, and then it's by far too late. That's why I told the story of the guy who the bat flew into his head and he had to go get the rabies shots. It's like if you get bit by a wild animal, like you have to go get rabies shots.
it's
I
one of the
really
reasons-
fucking wish you hadn't told me that.
It's one of the
Because
I'm glad
reasons
I
don't
did.
go outside.
I want to be
Dude.
doing this podcast 10 years from now.
I know, but I've been bitten by so much shit in the last 2 years. But I've never had a rabies vaccine.
Well, I don't think you only get the vaccine if you get bit.
No, you can
Oh.
get vaccinated against it.
Really?
But
it must-
you have to do it relatively regularly. I think it's like
Oh, I
every
see.
3 years or something. But I'm like, how many animals actually have rabies? Not
Well, dude,
many.
every time anybody out there listening to this podcast is camping, just think about if a bat or something flat comes into your tent at night, bites you, scurries off, you never even wake up. 2 to 3 months later, you start getting deathly afraid of water and can't swallow. Just know you're dead and
You're
it's
done.
horrible.
You're done.
Well-
if you're deathly afraid of water, it's too late.